As we approach Australia Day week, every Australian manufacturer has a story and involves hard work and perseverance. And this is one of those companies, AKReels, that has come a long way. And to introduce the owner of that company, John Johns.
Thank you, Bert. AKReels was started in the late 80s. It was the brainchild of the King brothers, who were the first people to actually conceive the idea of a recoiling or retracting hose product. And that was adapted by Bob Anderson in the early 90s. And with the help of the King brothers, they came up with the AKReels products. And that was a range of garden hose reels, water hose reels, and air hose reels. My involvement came about in 2007. I purchased the company. It had fallen on some very hard times. And I saw that there was an opportunity there to take this company to where Bob originally planned to take the company. He saw a lot of opportunity in exporting this technology overseas, especially to America. And he put a lot of effort in actually exporting product there. Unfortunately, through circumstances, that didn't work out. But the end result was I acquired the company. And in 2007, as we began to resurrect the fortunes of the company and get involved again with major companies in Australia as suppliers, we came into the financial crisis that we had at that time, the banking crisis of the early 2000s. And that, of course, caused the Australian dollar to crash, or to rise, should I say. And in doing so, cheaper imports became even cheaper. With the Australian dollar hitting parity with the American dollar, all of a sudden there was a flood of cheaper imports into the country. This was a turning point for AKReels. We had the opportunity to either sink or swim. And it got to a time where I sat down with the crew at the company and explained the situation, that we either all work together to make this happen, or, we move on. And it was decided at that stage that there'd be a concerted effort to raise the production, and we introduced some new products. And I came up with the idea of value adding to what we were making, so that not only did we have the reels, because we knew the reels were good quality, it was a matter of finding other products that worked with the reels. And by doing that, we turned the fortunes of the company around. We got very heavily involved in the safety area, especially in hazard warning tapes and safety barrier reels, as we call them. Those were very much required by the mining industry, major mining companies throughout Australia and, of course, across the world. So over the last 18 years, we've prosecuted that theory. We've expanded into those areas, adding new lines as we go along. The hose reels still form a major part of the company. And as it turns out, we use the Esden hoses in the product that we make. So we are an all-Australian made product. We manufacture from raw components to the final product in a box. And that's all done at our Thomastown factory. And we employ up to 12 people in the company at any one time. And at the moment, we have reached a stage where I'm approaching retirement and have decided to move on. And in doing so, we've were introduced back to yourself at Esden. And very fortunately, I think, we've now handed the reins over to Esden, another Australian-made company, to continue on the journey of the AKReels business.
John, now that Esden has taken over the business, what are the improvements that you can suggest that we do?
Well, over the past 30 years, we've stuck to the original patented design of the reel. As we're now in the 21st century, I think it's important that the reel be updated and a new look for the reel to meet the current demands. The current design is very rugged, and it's an industrial design. It's designed as a rugged product. The polypropylene that it's made from is similar to the product used in bumper bars on cars. So it's a very durable, very hard-wearing product. The components within the reel are brass and stainless steel in the case of our marine hose reels.
We have a good design team at Esdan, so we might be able to change the look of the reel to give it a bit more oomph, as they say.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you, John, for that information. It's much appreciated.
That's okay. Well, I mean, I think that the reel has still got a long way to go.
Yeah.
I mean, the products that are exciting for me all the way along the line has been the opportunities that people are becoming more and more aware. I mean, everyone is familiar with a garden hose reel, and at AKReels, the idea was to build a reel in Australia for Australians that would meet Australian conditions, and that means that they'll withstand freezing temperatures in the highlands as well as boiling temperatures in the interior of Australia. So by meeting those requirements, we've found that we've created a product that has world appeal, and we currently export to the EU, to the UAE, and to America. So these markets, I believe, are wide open, and the American market currently, especially with the tariff situation, will mean that the AKReels product will attract a far lower tariff than anything coming from other countries that manufacture hose reels. So the opportunity for Esdan and AKReels is to exploit that market, especially in the marine area, the aerial situation, and the garden reel, and of course a caravan drinking water hose reel, which is again a unique product to AKReels.
Thank you, John. That was very, very informative, and we look forward to selling these Australian-made reels, the various types of reels that we are going to make. The barrier reel is a hit, and so are the hot wash and gas and all these sort of reels that we are going to make, and the new ones that we're going to invent as well. So being Australia and doing Australian work and making things in Australia is the way to go.
Thank you.